Problem number 1. Find the non-parametric parametric and Cartesian equation of a straight line passing through the point with the position vector 4i plus 3j minus 7k and parallel to the vector 2i minus 6j plus 7k. So one point, one vector is given. So given point, we used to take it as given point A vector is 4i plus 3j minus 7k. You must not identify the point and the vector separately, and we decided that we give the points as ABC and the vectors as UVW. So parallel vector U vector equal to 2y minus 6j plus 7k. Therefore, vector equation, this is non-parametric, is R vector equal to A vector plus TU vector or SU vector, whatever it is. Then R vector equal to 4i plus 3j minus 7k plus T into 2y minus 6j plus 7k. This is vector equation. Now, non-parametric equation is one vector means it is R minus A cross U vector equal to 0. Substituting R minus A is 4i plus 3j minus 7k cross U vector is 2i minus 6j plus 7k. This is equal to 0. Now Cartesian form. Can we write straightly? R. Introduce R. Let R equal to xi plus yj plus zk. Then here itself we can write x minus 4 equal to y minus 3 equal to z plus 7 corresponding x, y, z. These two numbers will come to the denominator. So by 2 by minus 6 by 7. This is the Cartesian form. So that we found parametric, non-parametric and also Cartesian equation. Parametric and non-parametric both are vector equation. Only x, y, z is involved, therefore this is called Cartesian form. Second problem. Find the parametric non-parametric and Cartesian equation of a straight line passing through point minus 2, 3, 4 and parallel to the line x minus 1 by minus 4 y plus 3 by 5 equal to 8 minus z by 6. Now, let me take given passing through point is point A vector is minus 2i plus 3j plus 4k. Now the line is parallel to this line. Now given parallel line is x minus 1 by minus 4 equal to y plus 3 by 5 equal to, if I take the minus sign, is plus z minus 8, taken sign will come to the denominator, then these numbers are the vectors, therefore parallel vector is, u vector is minus 4i plus 5j minus 6k. The numbers in the denominators are always vectors, and we used to denote vector as u. So 1 point 1 vector. So parametric equation is r vector equal to a vector plus tu vector. R vector equal to a vector is minus 2i plus 3j plus 4k plus t into u vector is minus 4i plus 5j minus 6k. Now, non-parametric is r minus a cross u vector is there, so that is equal to 0 vector. R minus a is minus 2i plus 3j plus 4k cross u is minus 4i plus 5j minus 6k. This is equal to 0. Then Cartesian equation. Let r vector equal to xi plus yj plus zk. If I substitute here, corresponding I term, j term, k term can be subtracted, so that will become x plus 2, isn't it? Y minus 3 equal to z minus 4. All the vectors will come to the denominator, minus 4 plus 5 minus 6. This is the vector equation. X plus 2 by minus 4, y minus 3 by 5 equal to z minus 4 by minus 6. This is our second problem. Now we shall go for third problem. Find the points where the straight line passes through 6, 7, 4 and 8, 4, 9 cuts xz axis. I must find out where this line meets xz axis. That is, I must need the point at which the line and the xz axis are intersecting. First, shall we find the equation of line by taking these 2 points. So, given points are a vector equal to 6i plus 7j plus 4k and b vector is 8i plus 4j plus 9k. Therefore, vector equation is r vector equal to a vector. When 2 points are given, is it not s into b minus a? Therefore, r vector equal to a is 6i plus 7j plus 4k plus s into b minus a is 8 minus 6 2i, 4 minus 7 minus 3j, 9 minus 4 plus 5k. Now, since they are not asking the equation of line, they are asking the points only. So, shall I write straightly the Cartesian form? Cartesian equation is x minus 6, y minus 7, z minus 4 by 2 by minus 3 by 5. So, this is the equation of line. This line meets xz plane, isn't it? This we shall keep it as 1. Now 1 meets xz plane. then this implies there is no y, isn't it? That means y equal to 0. Then 1 becomes, substitute y as 0, x minus 6 by 2 equal to 0 minus 7 by minus 3 equal to z minus 4 by 5. That means x minus 6 by 2 equal to 7 by 3. Z minus 4 by 5 equal to 7 by 3. Then it is, then this implies x minus 6 by 2 equal to 7 by 3 or z minus 4 by 5 is also 7 by 3. Then x minus 6 equal to 14 by 3. X equal to 14 by 3 plus 6. X equal to 14 plus 18 by 3. X equal to 32 by 3. Similarly, z minus 4 equal to 35 by 3. Z equal to 35 by 3 plus 4. 35 plus 12 by 3. So Z equal to 47 by 3. Therefore, point is 32 by 3 is x. Y is 0. Z is 47 by 3. But I took this one as A and this one as B, so I got this point. I can take, instead of B minus A, I can take A minus B also, isn't it? That is, I can take this one as B and this one as A. Now second question, again, one meets, I took only x is z, also y is z planes. Then this implies y is z means x equal to 0, then 1 implies, put x equal to 0, 0 minus 6 by 2 equal to y minus 7 by minus 3, z minus 4 by 5. Therefore, y minus 7 by minus 3 is minus 3 or z minus 4 by 5 is equal to minus 3. Then y minus 7 is plus 9, y equal to 9 plus 7. Z minus 4 equal to minus 15, z equal to minus 15 plus 4, that is minus 11. Therefore, it means y is a plane at x is 0, y is 16 and z is minus 11. 0, 16, minus 11. So the line means x is a plane at this point, the line means y is a plane at this point. This is the problem number 3. Now we shall go for problem number 4. So after finding the line, if you put y is a plane means x is 0, you will get the other point. So whichever is missing, for that if you put 0, you will get the point. Now problem number 4. Find the direction cosines. Of a straight line passing through 5, 6, 7 points and 7, 9, 13. Also find the parametric form and Cartesian form. Parametric equation and Cartesian equation of the straight line. First we shall find the straight line in parametric form and Cartesian form, and then we shall find the direction cosine. Now listen here. Suppose if I take, let the points A vector equal to 5, r 5i plus 6j plus 7k and B vector is 7i plus 9j plus 13k. Then vector equation is, that is parametric equation. Parametric vector form is R vector equal to A vector plus S into B minus A. Now, you must understand, I am free to take any point as A vector and any point as B vector since both are points. So, this equation can be written as pi I plus 6j plus 7k plus S into B minus A is 7 minus 5 2i, 9 minus 6 3j, 13 minus 7 6k. Then the Cartesian equation is let R vector equal to xi. Since they are asking the Cartesian equation, we can write the Cartesian equation as like this. Then it is x minus 5, y minus 6, z minus 7 by 2 by 3 by 6. Isn't it? Now, for this, we shall find the direction cosines. That is, here the vector is 2, 3, 6. Isn't the numbers which are the denominator always comes with the scalar. Therefore, this will denote always the vector. Therefore, u vector is 2i plus 3j plus 6k. Now, we shall find u cap. U cap means u vector by modulus of u vector. That is its unit vector. So, 2i plus 3j plus 6k by root of 2 square, 3 square plus 6 square. It is 2i plus 3j plus 6k by root of 4 plus 9 plus 36. 40, 49, root 49 is 7. So it is 2i plus 3j plus 6k by root 49 is 7. That is 2 by 7, comma 3 by 7, comma 6 by 7. This is u cap, therefore direction cosine is this. So I got this direction cosine by taking this point as A and this point as B. But I can be free enough to take this one as A and this one as B, isn't it? Then again, if A vector equal to 7i plus 9j plus 13k and B vector as 5i plus 6j plus 7k, then vector equation is R vector equal to A vector plus S into B minus A. Then R vector equal to A vector is 7i plus 9j plus 13k plus S into B minus A is minus 2i. 6 minus 9 is minus 3j. 7 minus 13 is minus 6k. Then in this case, Cartesian equation is straightly x minus 7, y minus 9, z minus equal to z minus 13. By minus 2, by minus 3, by minus 6. Then here B vector shall I take it as minus 2i, minus 3j, minus 6k. Then but modulus of B will be same root of 2 square minus 2 the whole square minus 3 the whole square minus 6 the whole square. Is it same root 49, root 7. So in that case, direction unit vector is V cap is minus 2i minus 3j minus 6k by 7. Therefore, direction cosine will be minus 2 by 7 or minus 3 by 7 minus 6 by 7. So this may be a direction cosine or this may be a direction cosine. That depends on the point what you take it as A vector and B vector. So this is problem number 4. We shall go to next problem. Problem number 5. Instead of going for 5th problem, let me go for, we shall stop all these angle problems separately.